inspire you most? Guess what? They don't have all the answers, but they do know how to ask for support when they need it. Therapy is a great way to find that support. BetterHelp has experienced therapists ready to help you with challenges ranging from clinical issues to the stress of everyday life. And it's convenient too. Build your support system with BetterHelp. Tap now or visit betterhelp.com/SpotifyMusic today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/SpotifyMusic.
Transform your commute with Spotify Premium. No matter how you travel, enjoy ad-free music listening that turns your journey into a personal escape.
80s hits on Spotify. Take a trip down memory lane with Journey.
Hold on to that feeling.
Whitney Houston.
Spotify Premium is the best way to upgrade your listening experience.
really sticking, falling down. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the land. Is everybody in?
No shock, get it, deep high captains in it, steady, watch me navigate. No shock, get it, deep high captains in it, steady, watch me navigate.
I know I could lie, but I'm telling the truth.
And in teaching, I found plenty of opportunities to progress. As head of English, I now get to support all of the teachers in my department. They often learn from my advice, though actually, I often learn from theirs. The support and development we all get from each other is amazing. It benefits not just us, but every student we teach. How many of the professions can say that?
Every lesson shapes a life. Start shaping yours with an starting salary of £31,000. Search Gittins Teaching.
Turn the bass up. Turn the bass up. Yeah. Big, dirty, stinking bass. Dirty,
dirty stinking bass, big, dirty stinking bass. Dirty, dirty stinking big, dirty stinking bass. Dirty stinking bass, big, dirty stinking bass, bass,
Bass, bass, bass.
I don't need no speed,
No.
I don't need no heroin,
No thanks.
I don't want no coke.
Today.
You can keep your ketamine.
Yeah.
I'm a baseline junkie.
What?
I'm a baseline junkie.
Tell him again.
I'm a baseline junkie.
Tell him again.
And I like it funky.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What you doing? Don't touch it. Who told you to touch it? I will fucking kill you. Don't ever touch that fucking shit again. I'm a fiend for a big dirty bassline. When I hear one, I have a great time. A bit of butterman's all I require. I let the bassline take me higher. My friends think that it's a bad habit, but I'm just like, fuck you, damn it. If you take my bass away, I'll blow your fucking face away. You might think I'm over the top, but when I hear that bassline drop, well, I just can't control my actions, but I still feel satisfaction. So don't come around here whinging. I just wanna hear the bassline rinsing, or we could just skank out all day. If not, get the fuck out my way. I don't need no speed.
No.
I don't need no heroin.
No,
I don't want no coke. You can keep your ketamine.
Yeah.
I'm a baseline junkie. I'm a baseline junkie.
Tell him again.
I'm a baseline junkie.
Tell him again.
And I like it funky.
Yeah.
Big, dirty, stinking bass. Dirty, stinking bass. Big, dirty, stinking bass. Dirty, dirty, stinking big. Dirty, stinking bass. Dirty, stinking bass. Big, dirty, stinking bass. Bass.
Bass, bass, bass.
The other day I got a nice boat order, and I think it's well out of order. All my neighbours throwing a fit, so I told them suck my dick. Then I told them I got the power, and I turned the music up louder. All night till 6 in the morning. Old bastards there just boring. Tell me I'm the baseline farmer. Nobody can't tell me naga. Then the police turned up and they took me. We drove back to the lick and they booked me. But they said they'd give me a caution if I didn't give them no distortion. But I said don't bother, I'm guilty, and my baseline's fucking filthy. I don't need no speed. I don't need no heroin. I don't want no coke. You can keep your ketamine. I'm a baseline junkie. I'm a baseline junkie. I'm a baseline junkie. And I like it funky. Yeah. Dirty stinking bass. Dirty stinking bass. Big. Dirty stinking bass. Dirty, dirty stinking big. Dirty stinking bass. Dirty stinking bass. Big. Dirty stinking bass. Bass, 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 bass. Big. Dirty stinking bass. Dirty stinking bass. Big. Dirty stinking bass. Dirty, dirty stinking big. Dirty stinking bass. Dirty stinking bass. Big. Dirty stinking bass. Bass, 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 bass. Big. Dirty stinking bass. Dirty stinking bass. Big. Dirty stinking bass. Dirty, dirty stinking big. Dirty stinking bass. Dirty stinking bass. Big. Dirty stinking bass. Bass,
Bass, bass, bass.
bass,
Bass, bass, bass.
bass.
Bass, bass, bass.
I am the drum and bass father. 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 Like Gaza. Don't wear Gucci, don't wear Prada. When I have sex, I like to push it in harder. Strangle the bitch with an iPhone charger. Nothing them think the big bro, I'm larger. What goes around comes around like karma. Got the president, fuck Barack Obama. All they give a fuck about is guns and armor. I'm addictive like Candy Crush Saga. See me with a big spliff and a glass of carver. Bigging up Dizzle Kid and badness, lava. I don't give a fuck, I'm a drum and bass barer. I ain't got no animals, but I'm a farmer. Traumatics like the harvest of marijuana. I was in a hotel room with one freaky bitch. She was masturbating with a banana. So, I'm the number one challenger, like a football manager. Annihilate and damage her, then cannibalize and savage her. Drinking blood like Dracula, I'm amazing and spectacular. When it's late, don't ring my phone, send me a message, I'll get back to you. When you hear me a badness, back to back, make you wanna give him all my happy slap. Turn your hand into an unhappy chat. I'll fuck you up like a drama crap, come out of nowhere like a heart attack. Don't talk shit, don't start your crap. You know I don't know what I mean, yeah. Right, put on the mic like whoa. DEV, I run the show. Check out my lyrical dirty flow. I get about like a dirty hoe. I spit my bars at a fast tempo. When I'm on grime, I spit them slow. When I drop my bars on the rave, you know that the roof is gonna blow. I got the lyrical magical flow. DEV, I'm running the show. You might hear me on the drums and bass, and you might hear me on the 140. I got the lyrical magical flow. DEV, I'm running the show. You might hear me on the drums and bass, and you might hear me on the 140. I am I am the drum and bass father. I am the drum and bass father. I am the drum and bass father. I love him, I love him, I am. You know it, now it's time for me to show me that bad, I'm bad, you know it. You're immature, premature. Try to this empty badness with lyrics galore. You're immature, premature. Try come this empty badness with lyrics galore. I might knock you out like Princess Eve. Coming to America, I'm a king. Alien from outer space. Come to run the place. Got my gas, I got my mace. 9mm in my waist. Time to pop you in your face. Time to pop you in your face. I might knock you out like Princess Eve. Coming to America, I'm a king. Alien from outer space. Come to run the place. Got my gas, I got my mace. 9mm in my waist. Time to pop you in your face. I am a lyrical murderer. Don't take out a murder. Don't know your lyrics, don't know your flow. Trust me, fam, I ain't heard of ya. Could have been from Mexico, could have been from suburbia. My lyrics will keep disturbing ya. Here's one that I made earlier. Style you can't match it. Right man up like a matchstick. Where's his head gone? I separated it, then reattached it. Cause I told you already. I'm sick like Jason and Freddy. More heavy act than a fat man's belly. Come to your house and Jackman's telly. When I'm on the mic, I move like this. When I'm on the mic, I move like that. When I'm on the mic, I move like this. And I move like that. Put a bubble in flat. It's a D, element on the attack. Under the back. Everybody move your head to this one. Could have been Chinese, white or black. When I'm on the mic, I move like this. When I'm on the mic, I move like that. When I'm on the mic, I move like this. And I move like that. Put a bubble in flat. It's a D, element on the attack. Yeah, under the back. Everybody move your head to this one. Could have been Chinese, white or black.
Tryna get a brother in a suit and tie, looking fresh, get the pussy wet like a scuba dive. She walked in the place looking like a Barbie. Summertime girl, put the chicken on the Barbie. Breasts and legs, them other gal are making sarnie. Sex the best, you get up in the bed, I can't leave. She loves a dirty rhythm just like I do. You feel like you're me, I feel like I'm you. You don't have to watch no face when we ride through. You don't have to watch what I'm on, cause I like you.
Said I'm dying to see you, and I've been trying